Good evening and welcome to Stupid O'Clock News. I'm Lewis Lee. Calls to Tulsa's 911 center said that a naked man was floating down the Arkansas River on a bunch of logs. Tulsa fire and rescue personnel found the man washed up on a sandbar downriver, shocked to find that he was still alive. In fact, the man told authorities he was sunbathing, but doesn't remember how he ended up floating down the river on the logs. The man has been ordered to stay off the river, at least while naked. That's the news. Let's start the show.
How dare you!
How dare you!
Yeah, we got that one. I had to play it. Oh.
Yeah.
So, how's everybody's last few days been?
Good.
Work's going well. Really busy, but going well.
Look at my face.
My refrigerator went out, so we're doing the camping with ice chest and ice bags until the new refrigerator shows up.
It looks like this has been Lewis's week.
Yeah.
Oh, man. My iMac keeps popping up messages. I think I figured it out. For some reason, the light is a USB light, and apparently it was pulling too much amperage. Because when I moved it to my laptop for power, I quit getting the messages. It quit spontaneously reading.
All right.
Maybe the computer is doing something to you guys.
And your audio's still dropping out.
Oh, yeah, right.
And Josh has been chasing storms all over the United States.
Yep, that and being jabbed at the doctor's office. But other than that,
no. Oh, and we've already got comments coming in. Donna Carleen has run to her seat to be there as soon as possible, and she says Uncle Carl's be here as soon as possible. He's doing Troll Patrol in the comic book spectrum. Awesome. And then she goes, "Oh, hey guys."
I imagine Uncle Carl's got the harder job there because comic book spectrum is one of those things where I imagine it attracts an awful lot of trolls for some strange reason.
I could only imagine.
Well, everybody on there knows their stuff, and there's always somebody that wants to throw a monkey wrench in the works and try and look smart, but Nazi trolls tonight.
Oh yeah. She says we're having Nazi trolls. But Brian K. Morris, the head of the Rising Tide Publications, wants us to conduct a quick experiment of how to grow your YouTube channel. How to grow your YouTube channel. How to grow your YouTube channel. Yeah. And then get 1,000 subscribers in a month. Get 1,000 subscribers in a month. Get 1,000 subscribers in a month.
Good luck. I've only got about 8 or 10 the whole couple of years we've been going.
Yeah. But, that's just something that he wanted me to say. So that's what I'm trying.
Okay, well.
Post that link to me and I'll get it out there.
All right, I will. Just as soon as I can figure out how to get to it.
Finding his YouTube link. Finding his YouTube link. Finding his YouTube link.
Yeah. Evidently, repetition is the sincerest form of flattery tonight.
I thought I was hearing an echo there.
I think Willow Schuyler is snuck in. She's not saying anything just yet, I believe, but I think Willow is tuned in. Welcome, Miss Willow.
She was having some problems with dizziness earlier, so I hope she's doing all right.
Oh, no.
From what I read, from what she posted on Facebook, it might be something environmental rather than medical. So,
and that is now sent to you, Mr. Josh.
Thank you there, Jeff.
Say what,
I
Lewis?
hear you, Lewis.
You can't hear me? Seriously?
we can hear
No,
you,
it's
but
cutting
it's
out.
breaking up.
All right. I'm going to have to cut off and figure out what my issues are here.
All right.
Well, hope to see you back soon.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good. Thanks for being here.
All right.
Well, see what you did, Josh.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie Bloodrose. That's also a Josh. So welcome, Josh. Oh, now, which Bond girl is this behind you, John?
That's Ursula Andress,
Ursula.
please.
Okay.
It's a still from Dr. No.
Yes. And it was one of the first broadcast or nationally broadcast of a bikini. This was back when bikinis were first invented.
Yeah, poor Betty Page. She had to make her own.
Can't really call those bikinis though.
She made all her own swimsuits.
Yep.
So, yep, the bikinis included. Yeah.
Up until the time that she wore this, most bikinis you saw in media were one piece.
How do you get a one piece? Okay, I know how you get a one piece bikini, but there's not much left to the imagination there.
Depends on which piece.
Yeah, hold that till tomorrow.
Yeah, Willow gave us a big heart of love. Thank you, Willow.
Thank you. I'm not seeing any Willow comments. I guess
she's not.
Okay.
She may just be throwing up the likes to help us out, and we appreciate it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're, trying to grow our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel. And how can we grow our YouTube channel? The guys. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh.
One of the things I like about Donna, apparently me and her have a very similar sense of humor.
I do too. Keep it in check on this page at the show.
Why do I smile like this? Because I'm actually biting my tongue to keep from saying some of the things I really want to say.
Oh, did y'all read about what happened to me and my wife at dinner yesterday or at lunch yesterday?
May have, but I don't recall. Tell us.
We went to Chicken Salad Chick on Hickson Pike, new one that just opened up, and there was this guy that I worked with, with a folder, keeping up with receipts and everything. And I looked at him. I said, "Doing expenses?" He goes, "No. It's his daughter's birthday, and he went way over budget." I said, "Well, good luck, dude. Hope I can help you." About 5 minutes later, there was this blood-curdling scream from his table, and I asked him, "You okay? You okay?" He says, "I figured it out." And I said, "What was it?" He said, "It was the balloons. I forgot to account for inflation."
Where is that damn horse with the rubber duck in its mouth?
That one was so bad it doesn't even get a drum roll.
And Carly says she behaves herself. "Yeah, you do. I'm so glad you do." Oh, and, well, at least the other Josh enjoyed it. He thought it was funny. No, that one deserves
How
this.
dare you?
No, I wish you'd quit playing that. I'm tired of seeing her face.
Yeah. Oh, we're just not in a roll tonight. Where's our rhythm?
Well, let me see. There was something I was going to talk about. Now I've just completely forgotten. Well, let me see. Let's go through some news and see if we can find something funny to talk about here. Okay. What's his name? Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos.
Oh, suing.
Suing NASA over the Moonlander project.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's what's funny. He still gets to launch 10 NASA payloads into orbit, despite the fact that he's suing them. And they put all their Moonlander work on hold while the court battle is going to go on. So.
That's all. He knows that SpaceX is still going to get it, but by delaying it is
Bezos is Blue Horizon.
Yeah, Blue Origin.
Origin.
Yeah, what he's going to do is he's going to delay it enough to where they miss the thing, and then he's going to say, see, SpaceX didn't deliver.
I think he may have shot himself in the foot with this one.
Yes,
because he may wind up giving SpaceX more time to work on their Starship program.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing. Musk is going to build the lunar lander no matter what, because he's going to need to test out some of the habitats and stuff, and it's a lot easier to test it 4 days away than 18 months away.
I'm curious. The one thing I've noticed, all these landers, it's a big tall tube basically with the capsule on top.
Yeah.
Okay. Somehow or another, they got to get down the side of that damn rocket to get down onto the moon. And SpaceX has that thing. They're going to have an elevator down the side of the rocket.
Yeah, that SpaceX is going to have an elevator. Everybody else has got to climb down a ladder.
Oh, come on. All they really need's a Lost in Space jetpack. Just jump off and...
I don't know. I like the one idea somebody had. It was pretty cool. You assemble this big lunar rover that looks kind of like two semi-trucks sitting side by side, and put the rocket motors on the outside corner. You land the whole thing onto the moon and then drive it around where you want to go to explore. Yeah. And then the whole thing takes off again.
I think Jerry Anderson might sue over that one.
Yeah.
It's like a moon RV. It just lands, drives around, takes off again.
Yeah.
They're going to be cribbing designs from Captain Scarlet and Thunderbirds and all sorts of shows.
Exactly, Kerry. You just nailed it. Yeah, he's acting like a Karen because he lost.
One of Jeff Bezos's main engineers just left his organization and went over to SpaceX.
Yeah. And then another one left and went to another company.
Probably went to the SLS.
No, it's the one that's building the mini Starship. It's going to be a low Earth orbit version of the
Virgin Galactic.
No, they're another company. I can't remember.
You don't know, Joe?
I can't remember the name of them.
You're the rocket guy.
I know I'm the rocket guy.
Rocket guy.
Forgetting all the names of the companies, yeah.
Well, I quit before we could get a copyright strike. I don't know about you, John, but
Yeah,
Don't go over
luckily
three.
there's
Don't go over.
no algorithm that could ever analyze anything that I sing and find a recognizable tune in it.
Don't go over 3 seconds.
If they ever sue me for singing one of their songs, I'm going to show up in court and start singing there, and they'll throw the case out. Just get the hell out the courtroom.
Is it not like 3 seconds on songs?
Haven't the foggiest. If I need music, I write my own.
Yeah, I'm trying to find you something that's absolutely hilarious. No, that's not what I want. Y'all keep talking. I'm editing the video.
Okay. Well, the Virgin Galactic seems to be gearing themselves towards doing basically replacing airliners. Instead of trying to go to the moon, they just want to go from Washington to London, Seattle to London, Washington to Tokyo, that sort of thing, in a minimum amount of time. So,
Boeing is also doing a kind of a Concorde type deal. Also, I think. I think it's Boeing.
yeah, I've read something about that. There was one company, and I can't remember what it was. It was proposing that now that we've got all these advancements in technology, maybe we could go back to supersonic airliners and reduce the sonic booms, just using the tech and better planning and better engineering to go ahead and minimize the flight times between different places. But
I'm not going to touch that one.
now, what is the appropriate phrasing? Shut up, Christian. No, you don't sacrifice valuable resources.
I'm going to put
endangered species.
Hopefully, we won't get in trouble for this, but I'm going to do this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. This is I got to get it uploaded. Just a second. Hold on.
No.
Wait a minute. I got my lawyer on speed dial. Come on.
Now. Remember, we were talking about bozos.
I'm going to pretend that was a misspeak.
Yeah. Suing NASA and all that. This was 2017. Okay. The HLS system didn't come into existence until late 2019. All right. Are you ready?
Wait, how much money has he received from the feds?
None.
He has not.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, but this is what Jeff Bezos said about the Apollo lunar lander program. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Grumman, there were 9 competitors for the lunar lander, and Grumman won. The RFP was released, and then it was awarded to Grumman 6 months later. Today, there would be, 3 protests, and the losers would sue the federal government because they didn't win.
Okay, this is the place.
Prophetic. Taking a page from his own playbook, I guess.
Yeah, and when you heard this is not the place for that, that was Caroline Kennedy.
Oh.
A very classy lady.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet Caroline.
Only if we could, play that song right now.
Notice I didn't start in with the chorus.
Yeah.
Oh, did any of y'all tune into Clever Title Pending Tuesday night?
I
I'm
did
trying
not.
to remember.
No, I was busy cleaning a broken refrigerator.
I think I may have, yeah.
Somehow Nick Tockard went Manamana, and me and Michaela Jade went do 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 Manamana do 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 do
Manamana.
do do do
Dude,
Manamana.
do.
I think that's more than 3 seconds, guys.
yeah.
Oh, and here comes the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, one of my editors on Abelian said, I can't find a story I just uploaded. I know exactly what it is and where I put it and everything. So I pulled up the FTP and looked at the file, and then I looked at the link that he had supplied for people to go to it with next month's issue, and I go, okay, here's what you did. You put a space in between the 2 words of the title of the story. You didn't put a space in between the 2 words of the title in the link. And we try and stay away from having spaces in links.
Yeah.
Because there are some older browsers that have trouble with that still. So,
And John Blender is saying, "Sing it, Dan! Come on, sing it!" But autofill got him because he actually originally said, "Sing it, Dana Peterman."
Oh,
Oh. HallowCon. All right. And this is the 10th anniversary shirt. Notice 20. Where is it? Over here. 2012 was the 10th anniversary. Next year will be 20. Year after that, it'll be old enough to drink. The year after that, it's on its own. No.
you can force it out of the basement and make it buy its own apartment.
Yeah.
No, you got to hold on to it till it's 20, 26, 25.
Something like that.
Hold on to it till it's old enough to collect Social Security.
Legend Traveling TARDIS says he's going to Fanboy Expo tomorrow. Fanboy where?
It should be in Florida.
Yeah. There's a Fanboy in Knoxville, Tennessee, but they thought it would be cute to run up on my date, but they picked the wrong con to bump heads with.
And what did you do to them? And how long is it going to take to clean up their mess?
No, I'm not doing anything to them. I've got the better guest. I've got John Blender with his awesome dragster. I got his lovely wife, Lynn coming. I've got our resident rocket scientist, Stephanie Osborne.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the great Brian K. Morris coming. We got some dude named D. Allen Lewis. Also, we've got TD and KT that was on the virtual convention.
Mm-hmm.
And then Taylor Hoke. But, with current situations, Taylor may have to cancel on us.
Well, that's understandable. It'd be really regrettable, but understandable.
Yeah, she's a great guest.
Yes, but she's not in the most robust of health sometimes.
No, many of us aren't.
Mm.
But we'll do this. And I don't know if John saw my comment on his show, but John, I'm sticking with you. That bag was mislabeled. That's all I'm going to say.
Don't even want to know.
The weight was wrong on the bag.
Oh, I saw one today. There was a company that was advertising one of those sunrooms you tack on the side of your house.
Yeah.
All metal construction. But I think they got the dimensions in a typo there. It was advertised as a 190 feet long by 98 feet wide. unless you're putting one up in a football stadium, I don't believe you go. And the next one up in scale apparently was 16 feet long and 10 feet wide, and it was $1,000 more than the 190 foot one. I'm going, is this thing made out of wrapping paper or styrofoam or what? Or no,
I don't know, but I would actually hold them to that price.
I was about to say that's some good Chinese metal there.
Well, no. The thing is, I don't need 190 feet. You know?
I don't need 190 feet either, but I'm going to tell you, for for a couple $1,000, yeah, y'all building this sucker. This is what you advertised.
If I say put it up and rent it out.
I'd had a sunroom that going all the way back to the far end of my property line and about 50 feet past. So
yeah, I don't have the room for it myself.
Yeah, John says he's been sick for about 3 months and said it was a strong vacuum. I bet it was. I bet it worked like a Dyson. And Dan's just giving me that. What?
Nope. I'm giving you. Oh, don't give me these lines when we're not in the green room. Because remember what else Dyson makes with a slightly deceptive name that can cause injuries if you treat it the way the joke would have it.
Yeah. Oh, my wife is wanting to get us one of those Roombas so the cattle ride it.
It's about the only reason to get one.
If you have pets, those things are horrible.
I know.
They don't pick up air worth an arm. And you heard about the one guy that he left for the day, and his Roomba decided to drive through a pile of dog poo and then spread it all around the house. So he came back to this huge trail throughout his house.
Yep. I think the artificial intelligence is going to have to get a whole lot more intelligence before I trust a robotic vacuum cleaner in a household with pets.
Yeah. And John says he's never sick. Lynn said he was an awful patient. Well, yeah, Dan's got a Lynn too that would probably agree that he would probably be the same way.
Oh, I'm awfully patient. There's only been, and let's see, we've been together for 16 years now. I think there's only been once that I was needing a nurse, which she is a retired nurse, and apparently I was no trouble at all. She just kept slipping me the Benadryls until I passed out.
And Carl Whitzman is finally here. He said, "Sorry all, hello all. Sorry he's late." He said, "Nazis attacked Brian's show. Did you go I can't say it. Thor hammer on them?
Mjolnir.
I shall return, fellas.
And John, yeah, that would later in the day would be a lot. Oh dear God, who's that? Oh, that's me. Never mind.
Anyway.
Yeah, we need at least four to six people in here on this show,
so that we don't have to look like this.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the problem, gentlemen? Are you ashamed of the way you look?
I'm not ashamed of my look. I just don't like looking at it. And Carl says, "Yeah, he hammered them. Good.
Drop the band hammer. Drop it now."
And Kiri Rose, named Josh, says, I'm surprised that library cats at the library here hadn't ridden the Roomba there. He says they're guessing agreement with him. The Roomba stole his job while he was there. And Carl Witzman says he can't wait till Josh gets back so he can't see Ursula now.
Yes.
Here, let me help. There you go.
Fine figure of a one. Yes, indeed. Damn fine actress, too.
Now, I just noticed something. That's a fade. That's something new.
What?
Used to, it would poop, poop, poop.
Yeah.
Now watch.
Ooh, I like that.
It scrolls. Oh.
Yeah, it fades out. Of course, here's something else I want to try. I gotta wait. All right, let me go back up here to the Nazi trolls.
Yes.
Okay, that didn't. Oh, that if you hit the space bar, it pulls it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Well, okay. I guess that didn't work. All right. And Donna says, when are we going to have our shop? I wanted a Roomba around just for the conversation. And Carl Witzman says, a move transition in StreamYard? Nice. Yes.
Yes, they're getting better every day. I got an invite to go to the next the big StreamYard chat.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really need to. I'm kind of
You know
ghosting on Joe's account, but
Something I was just thinking about earlier when I was looking at the brands,
Yeah.
and we've got all those rim shots and stuff on there.
Yeah.
It would really be nice if you could hotkey those to keys on your keypad.
It's
on your
coming.
thing.
It's coming.
yeah,
Not
F2,
where you have to
F7.
actually type over here, but on the key on the number pad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's coming.
Gentlemen, I shall return.
Dan,
Yes.
is it
B-double-E-double-R.
Beer run.
No, it's
double
more like
R-E-N,
I've got to pee.
beer run.
So,
P run? P
yeah.
run. Dan's got to run. He's got to go do a P run. P run. P double E P double E P P run.
Mana. Okay. Mana. Let's see here. Have you? He was at. There was a beer festival that they had downtown where they have the Riverbend Festival.
Oh, the craft beer festival.
They had it was crap.
Yeah, Big River Grill put it on.
Night, and
Yeah.
he was there.
Yeah.
On the concert stage.
Who sings that?
If you hadn't
John
asked, I would've
Prine?
told you. Hang on a second. I gotta type this stuff up.
All right.
Todd Snyder.
Who?
Todd Snyder.
Oh, Todd Snyder. Okay.
Snyder, like Roy Snyder.
Yeah. Yeah, I know who Todd. Todd Snyder and the shoot. I remember when Todd Snyder played the parking lot up on Hickson Pike next to Cat's Records. Does that make you feel old, John?
No, because I'm still older than him. I'm 6 months older than him.
Yeah. Josh says he was playing the streamer after I showed him some of the stuff. He said it's pretty neat way to video chat stream without having to broadcast on Discord or OBS. It's
Or YouTube, or
yeah. Plus,
you don't have to broadcast to them. You can, but you don't have to.
yeah, you can shotgun by being able to cover multiple platforms at the same time. Oh, We've lost John. We've lost Lewis.
Josh is gone. Dan is gone. Lewis is gone.
Skunk is in the height of training, so when he gets through with training, all he does is come home and go, "Ugh!" And he's out. Hey, look at this. It's the beautiful Keisha Acuff.
Hey, Keisha Acuff.
And all we got is just a hello, not a hello, beautiful people. See, Keisha's
It might not be her. It might be one of those Nazis that got banned from that other show. She's been hacked by Nazis. She's been hacked by comic book Nazis.
Yeah. Dan's still gearing up. Dan's back. He's just not ready to. He's not presentable to be on screen. Oh God, Dan, please don't do that. Oh, my eyes. Dan, don't ever do that again.
I turned off my screen. I'm not looking.
Welcome back, Dan.
What are you talking about?
Well, we were seeing you backstage, and it was. Thankfully, you were backstage. I'm just gonna say.
I got my shirt on. What's your problem?
You should have put
I'm
pants
wearing
on too.
pants even. I opened a pack of crackers. Good grief. You never been fishing before? At least it wasn't sardines. I hate those things.
And Carl put. Yeah. Said Dan didn't have to mention it. Joe Dog made him mention it. And yes, Kerry, I will say technically his pants were on.
They're on. They're zipped. If I have a wardrobe malfunction, our ratings are going to go up. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh.
John Barrow and I have that much alike anyway.
Okay, we're not going to go with that.
He looks much better in a dress than I do, let me tell you.
That's what I hear.
Will it be easy because I've never been in a dress? Well, I've never worn a dress. Let me rephrase that carefully.
Yeah, why don't you just stop and we'll go to a new subject?
Yeah. Dan.
No. Let's just carry this right on. I'd love to watch John just blush.
Did you hear about I forget her name. What's David Tennant's wife?
Mrs.
Georgia.
Georgia. Did you see the picture that she posted?
I've seen lots of pictures she posted.
She posted a picture of her and him, and she had this looking off up into the sky look, and David had this look in the background, but hers was stoic.
No, I can't say I've seen that one yet, but I'm sure I will.
Of the one she took of, it was her and her dad. Which, if you don't know, her dad was a Doctor Who, Peter Davidson.
But no, it was her and David Tennant, and the big caption was foreshadowing.
There was this one she took of her and her dad. Her dad is Peter Davidson.
Yes,
who was fifth, sixth. So
he was
one of the earlier doctors. So strange enough, Doctor Who's daughter married Doctor Who.
The doctor's daughter married the doctor,
and went to school with the daughter of Colin Baker's doctor.
So what's funny is it showed the two of them. They were over at her house.
Yeah.
And it was her husband, who's a Doctor Who, and her dad, who was a Doctor Who. And they're both sitting there changing a light bulb. And she took a picture of it and goes, how many doctors does it take to change a light bulb? And
just one, but it really wants to regenerate. Oh, heavens. Oh, and I miss Keisha popping in. Hello, Keisha. Well, we really need to come up with some subject material here to talk about, gentlemen. We've exhausted space rivalries. Let's see. The weather isn't safe. Current events are definitely not safe.
Wait a minute. Why is the weather not safe if Josh is here?
I can do two things.
That's like professional development there.
Well,
Oh, hey, Dan, here's that picture.
there we go.
Okay. As Peter Davidson and David Tennant sitting there changing a light bulb, and his daughter, her husband, are sitting there changing the light bulb together. She posted that picture to the internet and said, "How many doctors does it take to change a light bulb?" I like that chair though. There's where my brain goes. I like the pattern on that high back dining room chair that he's standing on.
Mm-hmm.
That he shouldn't be standing on. He should actually be using a ladder.
Yeah, that is something we're about to invest in, is some new furniture. So you was talking about a refrigerator earlier.
Yep.
Well, now I can't find the picture. They've changed the picture.
What picture?
Well, oh well. So much for that good story.
Okay. Lost in translation.
Oh, did you see this? Donna Carleen said Peter Davison asked at a con, what was the best thing Doctor Who gave him? And he replied, a grandchild.
Grandchild, yeah.
Well, technically that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Eddie Price. Oh, shut up. All right. See, y'all don't get to hear some of the stuff that happens in the background around here through the headphones. It appears that Eddie Price gave us a big thumbs up. Eddie, if you're watching, thank you.
Oh, that's.
And Carl says we have Emma Peel now. I'm only here for.
No. That is not Emma Peel. That is Tracy Bond. Yeah, she stole his gun. Remember? Okay. And the lovely and ever talented Diana Griggs.
Now, where did I put that?
I couldn't answer that.
I love it. Dan moved his curtain away and pushed the TARDIS disappeared.
Well.
All right, Dan, what's on the back side of the TARDIS?
What's on the back side?
Show us the back side of the TARDIS.
That's just kudzu.
It's bigger on the inside.
Nothing but kudzu down here.
Oh, yeah. If it wasn't for Photoshop, I'd be covered up with this stuff.
I think we need to just take kudzu to Afghanistan to help their erosion.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And army worms.
Oh.
And pokeweed.
Deer ticks.
What's that one tick they got in Texas that if it bites you, you can't eat meat anymore?
Oh, man. I know the one you're talking about. But
it's the Lone Star tick.
Yeah.
Drop that in Afghanistan. Let it get all over their camels. See how they like it.
I'll hold this joke
I
the
thought
more.
camels were herbivores.
They are.
They are. People that eat them aren't.
Okay, Ben, I don't know what you're talking about, but so you're skirting the hammer. So clarify what you're trying to say, please.
Oh.
How would it stop the United States government from acquiring my UFO if I legally owned it?
You couldn't.
Better living through enormous firearms.
No. Well, the first thing you do is take lots of pictures of it, as many as you possibly can. Send them to all your friends and tell them to post it on their Instagram, especially with you in the photos.
Yeah, there you go.
And that way, when you finally take them to court, there is proof that you were with the said item.
And make friends with Ted Turner, and do a live CNN broadcast.
Call Jimmy Carter.
Hey, Jimmy will build you a porch for it.
Hey, I'm not knocking Jimmy Carter building porches. I'll tell you.
I'm not knocking Jimmy Carter for any reason. One of the finest presidents we've ever had, and we both know a lot of people that would go, and they would be wrong.
Hey, how many other 98-year-old men do you know out in the Georgia heat swinging a hammer,
building houses,
building a house, and not making any money on it?
Not wanting any money.
And Ben Reverman says, "Thank you to Dan for being the first person to publish me."
I'm about to start writing a book right now.
Oh yeah, I talked with Dan and not Dan, Brian and Nick after the Clever Title pending, gave them an idea that I'm banging around in my head, and they're going, absolutely brilliant, new twist on an old trope that nobody's ever done.
Is it the one that you related to me at an HallowCon one year?
Oh, this is something totally new.
Okay, but you still owe it to the world to write that one.
Yeah, I'm still working on that one. I just
don't ever give up on it. That was an excellent idea. I just couldn't do it myself because you've got the point of view necessary to pull that off. I don't.
Yeah. Well, when one character walked up and killed the main character, when a sub character killed the main character for no reason, I didn't know where to go with it.
The usual destination is prison, but you usually have to have a good reason to be able to make that one work.
Yeah.
You remember that I posted it on Stupid a while back, that electric crate motor that Tesla made that could go into any GM?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was supposed to be equal to a 350 cubic inch engine. Ford's going to make one now. They're going to make a crate motor.
And it'll be able to go into any GM car, because who would want to put anything in a Ford? Now I pissed off a third of our fans.
Yeah. No, I've been hearing about this. This is pretty neat. It's supposedly, the way they've got it built, it will actually bolt to an automatic transmission.
That's what it looked like to me.
I was about to say that Mustang, electric Mustang, it's pretty fast.
Now I'm curious.
Actually, the one from Tesla I saw would bolt directly up to the drive shaft.
Yeah,
It
drive
had an
shaft.
It's
inboard.
got a built-in.
It had an inboard transmission.
Yeah. No, Josh just pushed a button.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Electric Ford Mustang. You mean the Ford Escape that they put an electric motor in and just renamed?
Yes.
Put the Mustang name on it?
Yes.
It is not a Mustang. It's an Escape. It's a Escape EV is what they should have called it.
If they'd ever listened to the motor run, they probably would have called it a Ford Mosquito.
Yeah, I was about to say it. Give me a VW and I can
I'm curious
make it
about
run
this.
quick.
If you
Lot
get the
quicker.
electric motor,
Yeah.
you have to put batteries in it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm assuming you replace the fuel tank with some sort of battery pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be my guess.
And seeing as how the engine itself is so small, you get a lot of extra room in the engine compartment too.
What about the heater?
It'd have to be electric.
The electric motor produces enough heat that they need a cooling system.
Really? So it would actually need the radiator and water pump and all sorts of fun stuff like that.
Yeah, well, it's an electric water pump, but yeah.
See,
Yeah,
I'm
Tesla.
wondering, how do you get the heat and the defrosters and everything like that? You know,
Ductwork,
ductwork, and electric servos.
duct tape.
Yeah.
And
basically a HVAC system. I mean.
And yeah, the air conditioners in them are pretty much a AC, a smaller version of a window unit AC. Just a smaller compressor because it doesn't have to cool, but like 26 cubic feet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they're about to. Well, I ain't gonna talk about it.
Alexa,
the government.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named Window.
You're lucky you phrased that correctly. Otherwise, she would have rebooted you.
Has she started to like you again?
I don't know. Alex,
no, go ahead.
You like me?
I think you're magnificent.
Couldn't hear it.
It's time for her allowance, isn't it?
Yeah. Says she thinks I'm magnificent. Hey, Google. Who am I?
Your name is Dumbass.
Okay, see, Google's still pissed off at me.
That's a electric Ford Mustang.
Oh yeah, that's
one hell of an electric Ford Mustang.
Yeah.
Apparently, it can outrun most gasoline-powered dragsters.
Yep.
Yeah.
They race them at NHRA events.
And it's so neat seeing two of the electric rail cars line up side by side. They do their spin out and you hear then when they go down the track it's
Sounds like the car from the Jetsons.
Oh
yeah, really.
Believe it or not, that is a new sound coming to the Tesla.
Oh, the Jetsons.
Yeah, it's going to go and as it goes by you hear
You remember that thing a while back that blind people or seeing impaired people were having trouble? They were mad at the electric car manufacturers because they couldn't hear the cars, the crosswalks.
Yeah.
So that apparently all the electric car manufacturers are going to have to start putting noisemakers on the car just so you can hear them coming down the street.
Yep.
And Carl says, hey, do you see they're doing races for self-driving cars now. I've heard rumors. Hadn't seen anything about it.
You get like a virtual trophy or something like that.
Oh,
No, everybody gets a trophy.
yeah.
Come on.
The new Tesla. Not only does it have self-driving, it has recall. What they call recall. You take it, you go park,
Program
at the mall. You go in, do your shopping or whatever. You come out and you push a button. The car wakes up, turns on, navigates to where you're at. By itself.
I think I saw that in a Batman movie once.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife needs that desperately, along with the GPS and everything else to keep me from having to play chauffeur every time she wants to leave the house. Not that I really mind. It gives us some together time because I'm always at work otherwise. But when I'm at work, there's places she wants to go, she can't go because I'm not here. So something like that would be great for her.
My wife needs that, just driving around the parking lot.
Here's an interesting news story. I'm getting this from Reuters, just for those of you who aren't familiar with it. In Rome, Italy, a suspected Italian drug trafficker who police believe may have bought 2 stolen Vincent van Gogh paintings was arrested in the United Arab Emirates, a police statement said on Thursday.
There's a lot of money in that.
Apparently not anymore.
Well, the paintings.
Each painting was worth an estimated 50 million euros or $58 million.
Too bad it wasn't worth a damn while he was alive.
Ask Hunter Biden. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But
What the hell just happened? Where'd y'all go?
we're right here.
I hear you, but your tap's gone.
Do what?
I'm right here.
Yeah, right here.
Hello?
See you. See you.
I hear you.
We can see you.
Now we can't.
No.
Oh,
And
that
suddenly
was
we got more viewers.
Yeah. Let's get on with the show.
Oh, here he comes again.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I was over checking out Facebook and the tab went away.
Well, that might have been what happened. Facebook's been acting crazy the last few days. So.
But my StreamYard tab went away, but I could still hear you guys talking. I'm going, okay. And I looked up and the light was still on. And when the light went off, I said, okay, open it up. I was sort of afraid I was going to open it up and there'd be 2 of us sitting there.
The world would not survive.
Carl says Alexa. Self-driving social media. Yeah.
That's all we need. The computers talking to each other and checking out each other's websites and favorite advertisements and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean like they already do?
Yeah.
There's a company out named Boom, Boom, and they are building a new supersonic jet. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but apparently it's going to be a hypersonic jet, and it'll be able to fly from New York City to London in under an hour.
Now that sounds bearable.
Is that the business jet? Now we do have 2 of you.
Yeah.
But is that the business jet,
Here you go.
John?
Yeah, I think so. That thing. It looks like something out of the Thunderbirds.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbird 1 is a go. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Go back to let me see. They tested the XB1 demonstrator and pre-sold 15 of them. It's a 30-seat. They got two of them. They got a 30-seat model and a 19-seater. They've already pre-sold 15 of them to United Airlines, Virgin Galactic, and Rolls-Royce.
And Carl's saying all those guys who post the big bosom women in the humor group, now he gets ads for these big buxom gals. Okay, well, you're very welcome, Carl. We did our best. Oh, this is one of our train wreck shows, isn't it?
No, we're doing pretty good. Would have been nice if we had a few more guests.
Well,
Lewis had to bow out for whatever reason.
Yeah, technically.
Bill said he'd be in here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to be a little bit late. Yeah.
And Skunk, of course, doing his wrestling thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's doing good at that. More power to him.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I know.
Hey, and you shall receive.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Where?
Ta-da!
Which one? I can't even.
He's in his car.
Oh.
On his phone.
I don't know if you'll be able. I know you won't be able to see me, but I don't know if you'll be able to hear me.
Well, cut your overhead light on.
We can hear you just fine. No, don't cut your overhead light on. That'll attract police attention.
I'm driving, so.
Oh, never mind.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah, some of us are a bit swifter on the uptake than Joe.
Yeah. I got this slow, bad internet. I can't really see too much.
Well, if
I
you
think what I'll do is
Hey,
I'll just wait till I get home. I'm in Urbana right now, and I'm headed home. And I think I'll just wait till I get home, and then I'll jump on that.
All right. Well, it's
this for whatever reason I'm not hearing you guys too well.
All right. Well, we understand, and be safe. And I guess we'll see you when you get here.
Yep, we want you to get home safely.
See you guys in bed.
All right.
All right.
That would make for an interesting show, though.
Yeah.
What? Watching Bill have a traffic accident? No, it wouldn't be.
No, I'm talking about some blue lights in the back.
Excuse me, officer. I hope you don't mind, but I've got my legal team on the phone while you're handing me this ticket.
These are my representatives, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
I was actually thinking of very possibly using StreamYard, putting, the phone up, but have it facing out over the hood.
It'll look like the opening sequence from Police Squad.
Yeah. And Carl Whitzman's renamed the show, Let's Watch Bill Get a Ticket. All right, he's going to go check on Donna, see if she fell asleep. He'll be right back after this word. Oh, and John, I may actually have us a sponsor.
What?
Yeah.
My first reaction is, who the hell would want to sponsor us?
Well, let's just say I have posted one of their videos on Stupid O'Clock.
That narrows it down a lot.
It's not Boris Karloff, is it?
No. Oh God. That was a mistake. Oh. Now do you remember it?
No.
Nature Fresh.
I've fallen and I can't get up. I mean,
I don't know, but Joe seems to have gotten my old internet connection. And I suggest you complain to the management.
Yeah. Yellow Foods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They may actually pay us to what?
Yeah.
Do a read?
No, they've got their own commercial.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
Probably
possibly
one of the best commercials I've ever seen.
I could possibly get one from here in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing voiceover for the ad that I made for Rising Tide, and the schedule sheet. And then I thought, well, when I play that one, I just barely have enough time to get back from the bathroom. Why don't I tack one on for HallowCon at the end and make it one, 3-minute video rather than a 2-minute video or whatever?
Yeah, Carl Whitzman says it's at the Lugwood Drum Company because we've done enough rim shots on the show with Heather's asking, what is the link for the show to join chat for the future? It changes every show. You need a unique link for every show.
Mm-hmm. Of course, if you're talking about actually doing what you're doing now, it's just whichever Facebook and whichever YouTube, and there's even a Twitch.
Yeah, if you want to watch us, it's basically pick one of the accounts we numerous accounts we broadcast on and enjoy it. But if you want to be on the panel,
if you want to be up here with the big heads, we have to send you a link. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want to take your reputation in your own hands and join us, you got to have an individual link that rotates.
Yep, it changes every show. Matter of fact, there's a different link between this show and Last Man Standing, which happens right after this show, and every week both of those links are different to actually be on screen.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Dan, I don't think you sent out a link to yours.
Well, let me see if I can rectify that.
Oh, wow.
Wait. Yep.
And Pizza Jam says, "How's it going?" He's been lurking on us. Well,
how you doing there, Pizza?
Did he bring pizza? That's all I got.
I'll put it to you this way: if he shows up bringing pizza, you've got some good pizza. Everything is fresh made.
I could use a good pizza right now.
Oh,
yeah, you and me both.
All my favorite pizza restaurants keep closing. I hate that. My favorite one as a kid was Shakey's Pizza down there on Brainerd Road.
Yeah.
It was right across from Goonie Golf. Couldn't ask for a better combination back in the day.
Oh, it was right across the street from Shoney's.
Well, that was
Goonie Golf.
Which is now Hooters.
Yeah, and Goonie Golf was behind Shoney's.
Well, I miss those old pizza restaurants that have the big window at the kitchen, so you actually sit there and watch them make the pizzas, because that was the coolest thing to watch them flip that dough around.
Oh.
Then, of course, Godfather's came
Thank you,
along,
Dan.
and that was my new favorite pizza restaurant for a long time.
The other Josh says he tried Pizza Bros during Matrotham Con. It was pretty good. Where is Pizza Bros?
We have one here.
What?
Pizza Bro. What the other Josh is talking about?
Is Pizza Jam's TV the same as the YouTube channel with the classic movies and stuff going on?
No, Pizza Jams is Twitch. That's my bro.
Okay.
Pizza Bros has a restaurant down on North Shore, up on Old Cherokee Boulevard area.
Yeah.
And then they've got one downtown right off of Broad Street. See, where's it's trying to figure out where it is next to the Choo Choo here. Oh, it's way further. It's a lot further down. Let's see. It's down there. It's right next to the interstate. Darn near. Next to the Finley Stadium.
Oh, okay.
Do y'all have a post office pies?
That sounds like a mail order pizza to me. Well,
closest one is in
sir. Your order is free.
Closest one is in Birmingham.
I saw something on Facebook that made me think that Aretha Frankenstein's has reopened.
It has.
Reopened? Good.
Aretha Frankenstein's has reopened in the same spot.
Oh, we're all going for breakfast.
Loopy's is good. We have mellow mushroom too.
We have mellow mushroom.
Sean Sullivan has tried to take us to Aretha Frankenstein's like 2, maybe 3 Liberty Cons in a row, and we wind up getting there, and it's like a 6-hour wait.
Yep.
You've got to get there at 7:00 in the morning to get a table.
Yeah, we got there like 7:20, and it was going to be a long time. Device not connected. Yeah.
There he is.
I think that device is pretty well connected. Hello, skunk.
His ears must have been burning.
No, we hadn't really been talking about him.
No,
We just been
I
missing
just asked about him.
Yeah, we've been asking about you.
I didn't do it.
That's all right. We're going to make you do it.
We said that you were doing wrestling practice, so if you didn't do it, that means you didn't go to wrestling practice.
I went to wrestling practice.
Then you did do it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, I was just asking about you, man.
I went to wrestling practice and didn't do a whole lot. We had some people show up who hadn't been there ever. Their guy. One guy is the dude who hasn't wrestled in a while, like a long time, because he broke his hand, and then the pandemic hit, and he was busy with other stuff. He showed up tonight, and then there was another guy who's an already trained wrestler who came down to work with us. So because of that, a lot of time got eaten up. So.
That's all right. Sounds like it was a good time anyway, though.
We had fun, but
yeah,
I was hoping to actually do some real practicing, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. But that's okay. There's plenty of time.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Old Chicago Pizza up at Northgate?
I've been there. I'm not impressed.
Why do you ask, John?
We were just talking pizza, and I've never been there.
Okay.
John's looking at maps. I could tell from the expression on his face.
No, he's wanting pizza right now. That's the reason.
Well, there's a cure for that.
We've got one down here in Fort Oglethorpe called Marco's Pizza. It's also it's in East Ridge.
We have a Marco's here.
I've never been to that one either.
Marco's is very good here, but
who's Curie?
Curie is Josh Waldrop from the Saudi Daisy Anime Club. And he'll probably be helping a little bit with HallowCon this year.
Okay.
We need. Hey, speaking of which, since we've got one spot open.
Yeah.
We need to get him on the show real quick. Did we send him a link?
Josh, do you want to jump on the screen with us?
Oh, 2 Joshes. This could be dangerous.
Hey, green room sometimes has 6 people named Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm John. My brother is Joe. My sister is Jennifer.
And by the way, you need to get on to your sister. I've not seen a new video in a while.
She has posted a couple. So I don't know if you've not subscribed or.
I'm subscribed. I didn't get a notification, so I'm gonna have to start looking.
He's been blocked.
Probably.
How's everything been going with the wrestling, Skunk?
That's all right. There's some stuff that I don't want to talk about.
Well, you probably shouldn't. Yeah. Proprietary stuff, but
outside of those things, things have been going pretty good. And
good.
Will be. I will, for sure. This is a shoot. I will for sure be wrestling my first full match in front of a crowd next month.
That's
all
great.
Right.
And you're pulling a shoot?
Preferably somebody else's, but.
And you're pulling a shoot?
No, I said this is a shoot that I'm going to. Sorry, using wrestling terminology. What I was saying was I'm telling the truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know what pulling a shoot means, and I'm going, oh, dang. All right.
No, that hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah, okay. I was about to go, who the hell? Well, I know one person that would. Never mind. Let's just sort of.
Yeah, let's save that one for
So
not live.
how's the truck doing, Skunk?
What, my truck?
Yeah.
The air conditioning keeps going in and out.
Oh, okay.
It's really like the air conditioning works, but sometimes it just stops. Like the motor stops turning or something.
Ooh,
I don't know. The fans are going out or some shit. I don't know. What I need to do is I need to get all my other major bills paid off and just buy a van already. That's what I've been wanting. But the thing is, every once in a while when I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna jump on there and I'm gonna see what vans are for sale. See if I can, because I want a panel van. And I go out and look for panel vans. And the one time I found a panel van with a decent price for how many miles it had on it and everything else, right?
Yeah.
Because the van had it was something like 400,000 miles on it. You know, it was a late '90s Safari Cargo, right? It had, like I said, it had about 400,000 miles on it, thereabouts, right?
So it's decently broken in.
Yeah, it was it's got more miles. That has more miles on it than my pickup does. My pickup's been to Arizona and back. You know, so it's like, they wrote this thing hard. Put that many miles on there, and I'm sitting there looking at it going like, well, okay, and then saying that it runs good. It does have an oil leak, of course it does, but it runs good, and the transmission is solid, and they just got the brakes done and a few other things, the usual crap you see whenever you're looking at a used car ad, right? And then, at insult to injury, I then saw pictures of the interior of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh.
The outside of the vehicle looked fine. And then I saw the interior of the vehicle. And
was not so fine, huh?
Well, in the cargo area, there was, and you got to remember that this vehicle, they were trying to sell this vehicle for about $5,000, right? In the cargo area, there had been, and it was very obvious, bottles of bleach had been spilled. Because the bottles of bleach were still in the back of the van with the picture, you could see where the bottles of bleach had spilled, and the bleach had built up from where it spilled because they never cleaned the beach out, which tells me immediately, okay, this thing's gonna rust. It's gonna rust bad.
And they've been hauling dead bodies, which is why they're trying to get rid of the van in such a hurry.
Then I saw the front seats, and so I basically have to replace the entire interior of this van. Because the seats, you ever seen just the interior foam of a seat?
Yeah.
Yeah, with no cover over it. Yeah, and you could tell that these things are just like they were all trashed. It was nasty. I mean, they wanted $5,000 for this thing. It's the only one I've found locally. The only one I've found locally that's the style of van that I want. Because I can find plenty of vans for sale locally, but they're those transits.
Yeah.
Or the sprinters. And y'all know me. y'all know me. What kind of van? If I'm gonna buy a van, right? What kind of van do I want? I want the old school. If I had a choice with the perfect van, right? GMC Vandera, man. You gotta go with the GMC.
Good night, Carl.
Good night, Carl.
If it was
Mercedes.
good enough for Hannibal, it was good enough for me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But have a 350 in it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I just want that style of van, like that boxy style of van. Not these. I see these vans now, like the van I drive at work, right? Where it literally the van I drive at work is like, it looks like a boxer. Like it looks like a boxer dog. Like it's just this long nose and then this big head. And I'm like, I don't like the look of this van. Like, I wouldn't want to drive this anywhere. Like, I drive it for work. I'm fine with that. But I want a van. I want a cool van. I want a van that, when you see that van, it looks like the kind of, like, you get this blank canvas cargo van down the side, right? See, yeah, like those. Like, no, I'm not into that.
Hey, why don't you get a box truck like what I got?
Nah. I want to have, you know.
He want a shaggin' wagon, man.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the kind of, you know, like the van I used to have, except I want to have a panel this time, you know?
You don't want people looking in while you're sleeping.
Well, it's not even just that. It's just those panel vans in the 70s and 80s were super cool, you know?
You want an A-team van.
Exactly. The Vandera, man. You know, or like...
So you're not going to write free candy with a K on it?
Yeah, I love it. Everybody was making that joke back when I had the big church bus that I was driving around in. They were like, "Oh, it's Skunk and his free candy van." Okay, call me a pedophile one more time, and I'm gonna hit you so hard your children are gonna be born bruised. And if you already got children, I'm gonna hit you so hard that your grandbabies are gonna be born bruised.
Well, you know, I'm just messing with you, Skunk.
I don't care. Comparing me to a pedophile, that pisses me off.
Well, you notice I also said K, which makes it even worse. Like, okay, don't even go there.
But no, like the you know, you go back and look at, like, you know, Wild Stallions. You know, they had a Ford Econoline, right?
Classic.
But I mean, that's cool. That's awesome. You know, and I come from a Volkswagen family, man. I'd even be happy with like a bus, you know, like a
caravan,
like a Type 2 or a not like that, not like the like if I got a van again or something. But I wouldn't want to get like a Westfalia. You know, there's a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, you got to have the conversion van. No, I'm not all about that. I'm into like the, you know, I want to have the punk mobile is what I want, you know?
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's kind of hard to get them. Gabriel Iglesias is buying them up every chance he can get. He owns 15 of them.
Well, as far as that goes, like, as far as the buses and stuff like that go, like, we know people all the time that are just like, hey, I got this, you know, you're never going to find like a split window. You know, those are hard to find. Those are the ones that he's really into, the old school split window buses. But, like, you know, to find the bay windows, yeah, and to find a Vanagon, you throw a rock, you can hit a Vanagon, you know. Euro van. No, my sister has a Euro van. Yeah. No. Yeah, you're going far too new at this. You know.
Have you tried any of the places like CarMax online?
88. It's going to have to be an 88 back.
No, let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, baby. That is a van. Hell yeah. That's it. And look at that. Oh yeah, got the flames on it. The custom paint job. Of course, that's sponsored by Levi's. Look at that one. That's a van right there, baby. You got the side pipes too. Oh, that's awesome. You know, and of course you always have to have the airbrushed artwork on the side, the bubble window, and all that stuff. I'm like,
Yep.
You know, and that's the kind of vans that I'm into, man. That's the stuff. Look at that one, man. They have the 4x4 with that's a jacked up van. Like that'd be cool to have. You know,
that might not.
What the Pinto wagon?
I remember those. They look nice, but I never heard anybody that owned one say anything nice about it.
I loved my Pinto until a tree fell on it. You know, and I just look at this one. Look
now
at this
that's
Chevy
a classic
van
right there. That's a classic right there.
That's badass. Yeah. You know, and that's a little bit more like that's a conversion van. Like they've made that into a camper, and I'm less.
Yeah,
I do think that looks really cool though with the 10 lug wheels, you know. And then there's a high top, you know, whatever. But yeah, look at that, man. The paisley down the side, you know, and the body kit, side pipes. Hell yeah. I don't care for the interior too much. Look at this, man. They put out a 4-wheel drive Dodge, and it was the Wrangler. They called it the Wrangler. That's cool.
I bet it was a tough one too.
You know, and those are the kind of vans that I like. I like those kind of vans, man. Find me one of them bad boys. Nah, I'm good. That's more Joe's style, actually. That one in the back.
No, I want the black one. Not the white one. I want that black one.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's circling the black one, man. He's circling the bread truck. Yeah, the old school 40s bread truck.
Hey, if not being you, but myself, I would go for something that could be painted up as a mystery machine.
Well, I mean,
you laugh, but you know.
So a lot of people though, right? A lot of people are like, well, why would you? They say to me all the time. I get this a lot. They're like, well, why would you want to get such an old van? You know, those things are going to be an absolute pain to work on. Yeah, you're right, 100%. They absolutely would be a gigantic pain to work on, and I'm never going to be able to find parts for them. And you know, they're rare and they're expensive. That's why they continued, like GMC continued to make good cars like that, make good vans like that. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, this is a 2002 right here. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a 2002 GMC Safari cargo.
Safari or Savannah?
No, it's supposed to be a Safari. Now, that actually does kind of look like a Savannah, so I might be wrong. But
that's more of a work.
It's supposed to be a Safari. Yeah,
but that's more of a work van.
But that's how they start. You know, that's how these vans start, man. They don't. You think?
Well, my box truck was born a Savannah.
You know, so and like, I really like the older model ones too. Like, look at that, like that square body. Yeah. I like that. You know, the little minivan style. Those are cool, man. And see, like that. I'd get down with a van like that. Absolutely, no problem. You know, and I would enjoy having a van like that. I like that look. You know, because that's a classic, dude. That's a classic van look.
No,
that is a classic van look. That's not like these, you know,
the box bodies. That's classic.
Oh my God! Look at all the ugly.
Really.
These are awful. Everything about these.
I'm sorry. The ugliest one out there are the Nissans.
Oh.
Yeah, the Nissan vans, dude. Like the ones I drive at work. The Nissan Envy. This one looks just like my work van. Look at that. That's my work van. That is literally the work van that I have.
It looks like they put a van on a truck body.
I told you.
It looks like a bird dog.
It looks like a boxer. It's just long nose, big head. I mean, it's seriously like they're the ugliest things, you know. And if you get it, so it only looks like that though because it's got the extended top, right? You get the extended top on, you know, the extra room for cargo on top, which we have in our work vans, right? So you have that up there. That's an option you can get on there. The normal ones look like this, right? Look at that thing. It looks like, yeah. I just want to drive around in a big blue shoe. Why would I? And it's like, okay, cool. Like, yeah. So
Well,
you can jack
one
it up, and you could put like, you know, 4-wheel drive on it and stuff, and have all the, you know, the step rails and all that. But I don't care for any of that. I don't care for any of that. Look at just, oh god, there's so much ugly on the screen right now. I hate it. These are not.
Well, hey, at least they're not like the old Ford and GMC and Dodges where you were the first one on the scene of an accident.
Because you were in it?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I'm talking about them flat noses that the steering wheel almost rubbed the windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the 60s Ford.
Yeah. The Ford,
60s Ford, the 60s Dodge.
Yeah.
Like those.
Yeah.
Those are cool too, though. If I could get one of these right here, the A100. How dope would that be?
Now that is actually what the Mystery Machine was a Dodge. And there is Kiri Rose, Kiri Blood Rose.
The country of citizenship of
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Alexa, shut up.
And of course, this is one of the ones I've always loved is the Ford van, right? The 60s Ford van. Because you look at this, those headlights are too cool. Those are too cool. The headlight grill combos, those are too cool. And I love the fact, right? I love the fact that one of the little games that I like to mess around with is this car designing game called Automation, where you actually can like put the headlights where you want and stuff like that. It's a really neat, fun game. It's on Steam. It's in early access right now, but it's pretty good. If you're a designer kind of person, if you have that mindset, like you'd fall in love with this game, right? A lot of the fixtures they put in the game, like the headlights, tail lights, the wheels, and stuff like that, all come from real world vehicles. The body styles all come from real world vehicles as well. Like there's like a little Geo Tracker, like, you know, Suzuki Sidekick sort of looking body. There's one that looks like a Fairlady Z. There's one that looks like a Porsche. There's one that, you know, all these other cars. In the fixtures section, those headlights are in the game. Those Ford headlights are in the game. I love it. It makes me laugh.
Oh, darn it. I was going to try and get you before you did that.
What?
I was going to say, bring up that blue one with the Mojave side stripes.
Hold on. Let me bring that back up real quick. Are you talking about?
That one? Yes. There you go. That's the skunk van right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. That was
Skunkmobile right there.
The thing about it is that if I did get one of those panel fans, right? And I mean, if I did get one of the 80s style panel fans that I really want, that's not the kind of pattern I would do.
No, that wouldn't look good on that one.
Because
now that right there though is a vehicle that is just begging for one of those electric crate motors.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, if I was to get one of those fans, I'll show you this. Hold on.
Bill's getting hot in that mask.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Oh.
Got to be.
It's hard to be a serial killer in summer.
If I was gonna get a van, if I was gonna paint it any way, specifically, this is what I would be going for. Wait for it to load. It's gonna take a second. Yeah.
What game? What game did you say that was from?
This is from Hotline Miami 2. This is the van that the characters known as the fans drive. It's an old phone company van the phone company that in question was known to have been running the 50 Blessings, which is the organization that was killing all the Russians in Miami. And so they actually stole one of the vans, and then they just started spray painting it and driving it around to murder Russians. Well, they weren't murdering Russians; they were murdering regular gang members. They didn't know what the 50 Blessings was. They didn't know what they were up to. But yeah, they stole one of the vans and painted it up like that. And so I thought it would be cool to get an old work van, like it's based off like a Vandura or something like that, and do that blue and orange paint scheme, and then all of the graffiti all over it. I think that would be cool because it'd be a replica of a vehicle from media, right? And it would have that really cool Miami aesthetic. It'd be awesome. That or just paint everything flat black. I don't know.
Yeah. Now, Joe Dog knows exactly what kind of truck I want to buy, but
is it a hearse?
No, it's made from scrap material from somebody rich.
Oh, the Cybertruck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I
want one.
I
want one.
You can't use them as a work truck. That's the problem with them. They're not.
Okay. I don't see a problem with that. I just want one to drive around because I think they look cool. The only thing I don't like about them is that because of how complicated the electric engine technology that they're going to use on that truck is.
Yeah.
There's going to be no way of lowering it, and I think that the Cybertruck would look super cool if you slammed it to the ground.
Oh yeah.
I've got too many speed breakers around here, speed humps around here.
I'd put airbags on it. I'm not stupid.
Airbags? Which?
I'll be right back. I gotta check on food. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, howdy there, Bill.
Howdy, Bill. Howdy, Josh.
Hi.
And
or Kerry Josh.
And Kerry's doing the animation thing like Skunk does.
Mm-hmm.
They are a big anime buff. They are Are you the head of the Saudi Daisy Anime Club?
Yes, I am the president of the Saudi Daisy Anime Club.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And he's also the fiance. Well, Skunk isn't here, but he's also the fiance of one of my favorite HallowCon's attendees.
That's true.
He scored him a winner.
That I did.
Well, congratulations on that too.
Thank you.
Get me some quick information. Oh, you're gonna do. I hate when they make me have to sit through a whole ad on YouTube.
So
I hear ya.
basically, you hate YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, let me say the right things. How to grow your YouTube channel. How to grow your YouTube channel. How to grow your YouTube channel.
I think something's wrong with my computer. I keep hearing the same thing 3 times over, and it's like the third time it's happened tonight.
I swear, it's a damn echo in my.
And get 1,000 subscribers in a month. Get 1,000 subscribers in a month. Get 1,000 subscribers in a month.
Now the question is, how many of those ads actually promise you will actually get those subscribers? Like seriously.
No, the real ads that I hate the most are the medical, the drug ads that are like 4 minutes long and you can't skip.
Excuse me.
So yeah, when I get those, it's I guess
make your boobs grow bigger with new Boob Terra.
And it causes this condition. You got to take this medicine to take this medicine to take.
The other thing I love about these drug commercials is it drugs that have absolutely nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Menstrual pains. Damn.
Well, I imagine the people that actually apply to get really annoyed at those commercials too.
What was the allergy medicine that one of the side effects was death?
Yeah.
I'm like, when did death become a side effect? I mean, that's
may cause constipation, may cause diarrhea, may cause.
How can you have constipation and diarrhea?
Yeah,
comes out both ends.
Take this medicine and you'll find out.
Yeah. And I have to take another medicine to get rid of that.
There's more. How much would you pay?
I'm sorry. Was loss of life on that list just a side effect?
Yeah, just
that's right.
You might get
that's death is one of those side effects of having been born.
Yeah, you might get a serious brain hemorrhagic bleeding and all kinds of
brain hemorrhaging. Yeah.
Oh man.
Especially if you have to watch this commercial 3 times in a row. And you'll be happy to have it.
If I hear that ad again, I'm gonna.
I would love to see them put an approve or disapprove button on every commercial on YouTube.
It would be great.
And the more you hit disapprove, the more that company has to pay for the advertising.
Yep.
Oh, they're paying for it anyway.
But you can charge them more if you don't like the commercials.
Yeah, about the where he's. Yeah.
If you like the commercials,
Well, they used to have that. And I kept voting them down. That they took the damn thing off.
Yeah, because everybody kept voting them down because nobody wants to see adverts in a video.
Now, that and they're lazy commercials. That's what I call them. Is they make commercials nobody wants to see. Do you remember the Nissan commercials with G.I. Joe?
No, but I remember the
the commercial John is talking about is great. It's G.I. Joe, right? And he hops into a toy Nissan, drives it over to Barbie's Malibu Playhouse, picks her up, and leaves. And it always ends with Ken crying. It's hilarious.
Okay.
There's 2 of them. I'll load them up on.
Yeah, because the one is him in the Nissan car, in a Nissan convertible. The other one was him in a Nissan truck.
Pathfinder, I think it was.
Yeah, because he's like in the sandbox.
Yeah.
That reminds me so much of an Aqua video.
This was back in 1996.
I remember those.
But those are the sort of commercials we need to have more of. I mean,
Did you get more rain up there, Bill?
No, actually, it was hotter than Hades out all day, and driving back, thank God I got the headlight situation taken care of. But the moon is almost all the way full, and then this fog rolling in across the cornfields as I'm driving home. I'm like, crap, am I headed home or into a John Carpenter movie? I mean, it was just creepy as all get out.
My vote is for both.
Yeah, I mean, you do live by a cornfield. I mean,
I live in Cornfield County.
Oh, this is something Skunk and John's gonna love. As I was, taking my life in my own hands on 24 today, I passed this Jeep with an Iowa license tag. The county was Ringgold. Spelled wrong.
Ringgold?
Ringgold. Ringgold.
Oh.
And there at the split, they headed south. And I'm going, oh, they're in for a big surprise a few exits down.
Yeah. Welcome to Ringgold. It's the Bermuda Rectangle. Right. shall return.
All right. And we got about 12 minutes left on this one. I think I'm going to bed just as quick as I can. New medication changes, and I'm actually getting sleep now.
Ooh.
I actually had a medication change too.
That's sort of how like you can be in Calhoun, Tennessee, and you just drive south an hour and end up in Calhoun, Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, I had a guy that I used to work with at Hill's Department Store. There was this girl that I dated, and we would get off work second shift, 9 o'clock at night, and I would drive her all around the Indiana countryside, and we'd go to a local Covington, Indiana restaurant that was open 24 hours at the time for kind of a late supper, early breakfast. So this guy that worked with me decided he's going to do the same thing with his girlfriend. And he goes out, drives all around the Indiana countryside, gets lost. He starts looking for Danville, Illinois. He gets out onto this one road, and it says Danville, 38 miles. He heads that way, ends up in Danville, Indiana, which is closer to Indianapolis than it is anywhere else around here. But in the middle of the night, of course, he didn't know because he didn't know directions or where he was at. But
Oh, you're not boring me, Bill. I'm just medications are kicking me in.
So I was just scrolling through Facebook.
Yeah.
And I have an advertisement here on Facebook that just popped up, one of the sponsored ads.
Yeah.
And it says, join our influencer program to test our latest. And then there's a word here that I can't say on the air. But I tell you, it's a euphemism for cat. Or not a euphemism. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's another word for cat. There we go.
Yeah.
Then it says, please leave us a message to learn how it works. And then there's a picture of white shag carpeting, right? With the product in question being proudly displayed on the carpeting. And I'm like,
Does it fit in your pocket?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's funny you should mention that because you remember I showed you that picture of the Mercedes van?
Uh-huh.
Guess what just popped up on my Facebook?
Oh boy.
Win a Sprinter electrical conversion Mercedes van.
okay.
Oh boy.
See, I clicked on the
Big brother.
Why am I seeing this ad, right? And it says you're seeing this ad because your information matches the company's advertising requests. And it says that they're trying to reach males ages 18 years and older. And I'm like, I guess I qualify for that, but
Do you qualify for that?
I'm overqualified for that.
I should get two of them.
I've got grandchildren in that.
I don't
age
even
range.
want one. What do you?
Joe Dog, could you pop Kerry the link to Last Man Standing since we're so close to the end of tonight's show?
Yeah. Well, if he wants to jump in, I'm not going to join in, but yeah, I'll shoot him the link over there.
Hey, his choice entirely.
I don't know.
Yeah, not sure if I'm going to join in tonight or not, but anytime you guys want me on again.
I mean, and don't be shy. Jump in. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Because that's usually how the subject changes.
It won't be a late night because I've got to go to work in the morning. But if this were Saturday night, I'd warn you to free up your Sunday because it might be Monday morning before the show ends.
Yeah. The Saturday night Dan show is forever.
Only if we got something interesting going on. Otherwise, we just kind of go, good night, everybody.
And Brian K. Morris has said if he gets 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, he's going to do a 12-hour nonstop live stream. I told him, Brian, if you need any help, I'm going to be out of town that day.
Yeah. It's say soon to be followed by Cookie divorcing him.
As somebody who's done 12-hour streams, I'm like, all right, wish you best of luck with that one. Now, I have done a 24-hour stream at one point, and that is a lot of work. So
I've done 49. Skunk and John have helped me with a 49-hour stream.
We did?
Yeah.
Was this one of the HallowCon's streams?
Yeah, the HallowCon's.
Yep. You pretty much have to tag team being awake.
Yeah. Oh. Well, Skunk, you want to pump the brakes just a little early today?
What? You want me to go ahead and play the thing?
Yeah, go ahead and pump the brakes for us.
Okay.
Flies like
You better get used to pumping the brakes if you're going to buy a Dodge van.
They changed. They changed.
Nobody uses the brakes driving a Dodge van. Come on.
I used to.
Why they
drive
put
a
Dodge
van
on the front in big metal letters?
Yeah, really.
I used to drive a Dodge van. Joe Dog has seen my Dodge van. Joe Dog has seen me camping in my Dodge van.
Yeah, it's a van that warns you it's coming. Dodge.
And they're looking for your ass. It says Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
I'm looking at they changed the way that all this stuff's laid out over here.
Oh, yeah. You can actually drag and move stuff around. If you haven't noticed, everything's organized up at the top now.
Right. So, what do you mean organized? Oh, you mean the stuff that we use all the time?
You can put it in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Joe,
if we can just finalize all the stuff for Rising Tide, so I don't have to change the program card every week.
Well, it's a Rising Tide show. The shows get washed around a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind them moving around. It's just when somebody says, "Oh, I'm going to do this every other week," and then they do it every week.
I forgot I added that one video just in case people started getting into a really bad argument. I wanted to make everyone laugh and calm down.
Oh,
the one from Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't play that because it's at the end and the algorithms actually are paying attention for when you say stuff like, grow your YouTube channel and get 1,000 subscribers in a month.
You mean you can actually grow your YouTube channel and get 1,000 subscribers in a month?
Yep.
Hey, Joe, how do I grow my YouTube channel and get 1,000 subscribers in a month?
Where'd I put my gun?
Dan, we'll explain it to you on the next show.
I already understand. It's just beyond annoying.
Joe, put the link for Dan's show in the messenger thing, so I'll go in there tonight.
I'm headed that way now.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to grab it up, and Skunk asked me that.
What? What I asked
and you got distracted by growing your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Getting 1,000 subscribers in a month, or was that 1,000 YouTube channels by growing your? Never mind.
Oh.
That's for the green room tomorrow night.
Let's save that one.
Brian, Brian Morris, I'll read that just as soon as the show ends, but it looks
I don't even see his comments.
No, he just private messaged me.
Oh, okay.
About what?
the YouTube incident. Yesterday.
Boy.
Can I buy a vowel?
Oh,
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, they're StreamYard's not happy about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anything StreamYard's not happy about, we're going to get affected by. So,
all right, guess what?
it's about that time. All right. Let's touch the face of God.
Good night, sweetheart. Well,
Josh,
that's Sean. No, never mind.
hang around and watch all the closeout because this you're gonna love this. All right, we're gonna wrap this up, and as I tell everybody, it's time to say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Stanley.
Yeah.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.